Lesson 48. Pyramids. 1. Why did Egyptians treasure scarabs? Scarabs, beetles, collect animal dung and roll it into little balls. To the Egyptians, these balls looked like the life-giving sun. So they hoped that scarabs would bring them long life. Scarabs have been found in tombs and graves. 2. What are the pyramids made of? Of hard, smooth limestone. Good quality stone was used for the outer casing and poor quality stone and rubble for the inner core. 3. What were Egyptian houses like? Small and simple, with flat roofs that served as extra rooms and courtyards where people worked. Rich people's homes were large and richly decorated, with fine furniture, gardens and pools. 4. How many kinds of boat were used on the river Nile? Many kinds. Rafts made from papyrus reed, flat-bottomed punts, big heavy cargo boats, splendid royal barks, and funeral boats carrying bodies across the river to the pyramid tombs. 5. How were corpses mummified? Making a mummy was a complicated and expensive process. First, a dead person's soft internal organs were removed. Then the body was packed with chemicals and left to dry out. Finally, it was wrapped in resin-soaked linen bandages and placed in a coffin. 6. How was a pyramid built? By manpower. Thousands of laborers worked in the hot sun to clear the site, lay the foundations, drag building stones from the quarry and lift them into place. Most of the laborers were ordinary farmers who worked as builders to pay their taxes. Expert craftsmen cut the stone into blocks and fitted them together. 7. Why was the river Nile so important? Egypt received hardly any rain, but every year the river Nile flooded, covering the fields along its banks with fresh water and fertile black soil, excellent for growing crops. Farmers dug irrigation channels to carry water to more distant fields. 8. Why were the pyramids built? The pyramids were built as huge monumental tombs for Egypt's royalty. The Egyptians believed that dead people's spirits lived on after death if their bodies were carefully preserved. It was especially important to preserve the bodies of the pharaohs and nobles. Their spirit would help the kingdom of Egypt to survive. So, the Egyptians preserved their dead bodies as mummies and placed them in these splendid tombs, along with clothes, jewels and models of everything they would need in the afterlife. 9. How old are the pyramids? The first step pyramid was built between 2630 and 2611 BC. Before then, people were buried under flat-topped mounds called mastabas and in pyramids with stepped sides. The last pyramid was built about 1530 BC. 10. Where are the pyramids? In Egypt, in North Africa. They stand on the west bank of the river Nile. The Egyptians believed this was the land of the dead because the sun set there. Fact file: Egyptian coffin, beautifully decorated coffins protected the fragile mummy inside. Often coffins were decorated with portraits of the dead person they contained. A pyramid's shape was important. It represented the rays of the sun. The Egyptians believed that a dead monarch's spirit traveled through the sky with the sun each day.